Mèreadesso skincare, ladies and gentlemen, brand new to us here at the Shopping Channel. And take a look at these before and afters. All-in-one moisturizer. This replaces 5 steps, 5 different products. This is your night cream, this is your day cream, this is your eye cream, this is your all-in-one moisturizer, and this is just after, as you can see on your screen here, 6 weeks, and I can guarantee you with the creator, Linda Stevenson, who I'll introduce in just a moment. She's a chemist, she's a biologist, she's a scientist. She created this line, Canadian, and I'll tell you, makeup artists, bloggers, beauty editors are loving this. The moisturizer, I've seen a huge difference in my skin. Even my boyfriend noticed. Boy, that tells it right there. I haven't gone back to do any Botox or fills since I've started using Mèreadesso, everybody. A busy mom, Diane, 56 years old, but the creator, Linda, who, as I said, scientist, and of course, a biologist and a chemist, she wanted to do everything in one step. Imagine, this is not going to be confusing for men out there that want to use this product, or any of you that are just starting to use skincare at $85. It's brand new to us. Bloggers, beauty editors, people at TIFF, when you think of anything that can give you quick results and not just one ingredient, we're talking enzymes, we're talking all different and brand new ingredients, but also the science behind it. And let's say hello to the scientist. Linda is here with me, and I only have a half hour with her, so please let's start shopping and do not miss out on these products.
Oh, so
nice
great
to finally have you here.
I know, it's wonderful to be here.
I had a pleasure of meeting Linda before I came on air, and
Talked your ear off.
but you know what? I feel so much smarter. Thank you. I have to say, you have so much passion and drive behind your products. We are privileged to have them here.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, it's a thrill to be here on the Shopping Channel. It really is to be able to share these products with everybody that I worked so hard to create, and did it really for my own reasons. I was a mom. I didn't have any time. This is what I do for a living, is make products. So I thought there must be a better way. There must be a simpler way to put all these functions back into one product.
And imagine, it doesn't get so confusing. This becomes your day cream, your night cream, your eye cream. This is your serum all in one, and your moisturizer.
That's it.
This is everything, all 5 of those. So just imagine if you had to buy every one of those at $30, $40, $50 a piece. This could save you literally hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
Well, just speaking for myself, I mean, considering that I've been in this industry for 24 years, and this is my job, is to understand and know new products.
And you made for some of the biggest names out there.
I did. I see a lot of my product babies in the department stores when I go there. I really do.
Good for you.
When I became a mom, I suddenly realized I had no time, and so I was trying to shorten the steps, make sure there's as many antioxidants, ingredients, and wonderful things that'll change your skin forever.
All right, item number 461119 is your item number. And we're going to go through some of those great ingredients. And with your background, I love that you create science and technology and a whole lot of Mother Nature, and you kind of put them hand in hand.
Well, I think what you're trying to look for is ingredients, not just the newfangled high-tech ingredients, but there's also, go back to, like, it's an aloe-based formula. Our grandmothers used aloes to help solve with burns and nicks. Witch hazel, these are not new things. No. But in combination with some of the more modern technology, the recent scientific developments you have in ingredients, the combination is immediate. So for my 24 years, every single ingredient that I come across that I thought had value, and as I told you earlier, I'm not that smart. I'm really not.
Could have fooled me, honey.
No, I just took everything that I liked and put it into one bottle. It's my buffet for the skin.
And you know, and we've had a thing called here at the Shopping Show called the magic bullet, but you're not into the magic bullet, meaning that one ingredient, because you've got a lot inside here.
Yeah, you know, when they say it's this extract or this magic ingredient, I don't believe it. Just like you can only if you only ate grapefruit your entire life, you would never get scurvy. No. But you might have a few other health issues. So, I mean, the same thing goes. I mean, your skin is different than mine, different times of the day, different times of the month, different times of the year. Where do you live? So we want to be able to put in all the ingredients, all the antioxidants, all those great things that I've come across, the coca, the aloe, the witch hazel, tons of interesting ingredients, just in one bottle, one place.
Makeup artists have fallen in love with this. We're going to say hello to Megan in just a moment here. She is in full makeup. You could, when was the last time you've heard me say in 17 years at the Shopping Channel, you can put a moisturizer over your makeup and still get the benefits? We recommend under your makeup because it's going to be a great primer. Makeup artists around North America have so much fallen in love with this. This is now slowly coming to life here. And I'll tell you, Linda is Canadian. This is made in Canada. I know at TIFF you were in the Made in Canada section. They absolutely fell in love with you. But when you think of 5 steps that you don't have to do. As you can see, Megan has full makeup on. She's putting on your moisturizer.
I know.
That is crazy.
I know. The makeup artists go, what? When they hear me say this. Actually, so it's so great because the aloe is so penetrative that it goes in over top of makeup. It doesn't move it. It restores the moisturization.
So it's not moving the makeup at all.
No, it just goes right into it, re-moisturizes it, gets rid of the fine lines and wrinkles. Look at Megan. She's had full makeup on all day, and she's just put this on top,
That
and
is unbelievable.
instantaneously it blurs out the fine lines and wrinkles, freshens her face. I know people when they travel, when they go on airplanes and they're really dry, they'd be able to put this back on top. That was her before picture, and now you see her after picture. It's amazing how the glow is restored back to her skin. And
her makeup is still there.
I know.
That blows me away. And you know, the science behind this, the technology behind this, but remember, this is now your moisturizer, your serum, your primer, your day cream, your night cream, and eye cream. And also, the best news, it doesn't matter if you have combination skin, dry skin, oily skin, female skin, male skin. Mèreadesso's for everybody.
Absolutely. The fastest growing demographic for us is actually men. And that's one of the reasons why we position it as an all-in-one moisturizer. And we really are trying to consider ourselves a unisex brand because the guys were sneaking it anyway. They might as well just,
they're
you know.
stealing their spouses, their girlfriends, their daughters' skincare. Don't tell me that they aren't, because they are.
Right. And you know who you are.
Yes. Get your own. And
That's
to think,
right.
okay, if we had to give you right now an eye cream, and we had to give you a night cream and a day cream, and the moisturizer and a primer, add all of that up, Canada, at $85, you were getting in here 16 botanical extracts, 8 minerals, there's enzymes, there's over 20 antioxidants, fruit extracts, grapeseed oil, vitamin E, vitamin C, the science, but also the Mother Nature that you've combined with this. I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to explode around the world, this line. And
I hope so.
No, honest to goodness, with your passion behind it and your science background, it's just like this wonderful marriage of technology.
Well, and the price point, I mean, that's the best.
Yeah, on your
price.
website, I understand it's more.
Yes, quite a bit more, actually, quite a bit more.
So shop with us, everybody. We even offer this on Easy Pay. Once again, this is for everybody out there. So if you're thinking to yourself, maybe you're just starting to use a skincare and you're thinking, or I should be, where do I start? This is everything in one, daytime, nighttime, everything you need.
Oh yeah, I think that for somebody who has been used to just using soap and water, really not taking care of their skin, they've become a certain age where now they suddenly want to invest in a skincare line, but then it's quite intimidating, the wall. Like, where do you start? Where do you start with those products?
Now, this is Sandra here. I understand you were using people in your building.
Oh yeah, we recruited people in my office building. Well,
so you could keep tabs on them.
We could keep tabs on them, and they were real people, which is also really great. And we could get their feedback, and then of course they could find me when they weren't happy.
What was their reaction to it? Because
they were amazed. They were amazed, and actually some were a little bit, I have to say, were a little bit
skeptical.
Yeah, a little bit skeptical because we've been all trained that we need all these layered steps. So for them to actually see the results, and if you can see Sandra, actually, her before and afters were amazing.
And her testimony, I definitely noticed the toning aspect. My skin is smoother than before, and some spots have diminished. Now, you're using it twice a day. Remember, there's no toner involved here. There's no serum involved here. There's no primer involved here. It is just the all-in-one moisturizer. I can see why makeup artists must absolutely love your products.
It's a no-brainer for them because it doesn't matter what state the model comes in when they might have been up all night, they might have bad skin, whatever the condition is, they don't know who's coming on into their chair. They know that if they cleanse their face with the cleanser and the moisturizer, they have a perfect palette to start. And
I've used it a couple of times this past weekend, and I have to say, because I have sensitive skin, I was telling Linda, I can't put anything under my eyes. It was fine. No tingle.
Yeah.
No, it was absolutely wonderful, the product. So it's tested on somebody who has very sensitive under the eyes. No problem whatsoever. If you have redness, so some people that are watching right now, if they do have some of that redness or a little bit of rosacea, can it help with that?
Absolutely. I mean, you've got extracts like bilberry extract, apple extract. These are all things that are called vasoconstrictors. So they actually constrict the blood vessels and reduce the redness, which is really great. Again, for men, because men are not comfortable wearing foundation, so women can kind of compensate for it. But how fabulous would it be? And I had pretty significant rosacea before I started using my own product.
Gorgeous,
oh,
gorgeous skin.
But now I can leave the house without makeup. Now I can leave the house, throw on some lipstick, and I'm good to go. I would have never, ever done that 5 years ago. Never.
Wow.
So, and it's completely changed, and you'll actually see that in some of the other before and afters. really redness is the first thing that's hit.
Exactly.
Then fine lines and wrinkles start disappearing, and then over time you really start noticing a difference, and a huge wow in about 3 weeks.
Well, I always say this, Linda, because we've never worked before, but science, I have to say that your skin talks to you, and when your skin is red, it's either inflamed or your skin is telling you something. Either you're not doing something or it's lacking something. What I love about Mèreadesso, as I was saying earlier, 16 botanical extracts, 8 minerals and enzymes, 20 antioxidants, I should say, aloe, apple fruit extract. So there's something for everybody to get benefits. And you don't have to add anything. You'll notice that it's kind of empty here because we don't have a day cream, a night cream, a moisturizer, a primer, and a serum. That's all in here. And proudly to say Canadian. Okay, now I want to show you some of the press, everybody, because I know even with TIFF, the Toronto Film Festival, have embraced this, makeup artists, and the accolades, and they come to you. You don't go to them, all this press
Yeah, I mean,
here.
it's been really fantastic, especially recently. We've been getting the calls. Before, when we first started, we got that first magazine call. We were like, yay, doing the little dance around the office. And then suddenly it's like, yeah, okay, Mariage, Quebec, yeah, okay, whatever, Zoomer, fine. They got to call, have us featured again.
Big names.
I know,
magazine.
I know. We even had a number of publications in the States as well.
And in those wonderful swag bags that everybody loves, you know what, they're loving Mèreadesso. But once again, I mean, some of the biggest names, some of the beauty bloggers and beauty editors, you were looking at Megan, our lovely model. When was the last time in my career here at the Shopping Channel, have you seen any woman with full makeup put on a moisturizer on top of that and
crazy,
not
right?
move the makeup?
I know.
No, but that to me,
Completely
again, your
crazy.
science, but that means your ingredients are going right to the skin and not moving the makeup.
Exactly, because there are no heavy oils or waxes. So heavy oils or waxes would make a moisturizer just sit on the skin. It doesn't really allow for a great amount of penetrative effect. But because it's aloe-based, the first two ingredients, we have one there. The first two ingredients are aloe and witch
touch the
hazel.
beauty shot, as they call it. But you have one, I'll take it.
I have a lot. I have a warehouse full,
you
which
should.
we have to sell a lot of
And
them.
Mèreadesso, by the way, it's Mother's now, and you know what? She's a busy mom. I don't know how you fit all this into your schedule, but I can see why you're skipping a lot of putting on all of your products just by using the one. The texture on this is so light. So when you think of moisturizer, and I want you to think of like it's really whippy and such, it's not.
No, it's very light, the easy spreadability. And don't be deceived. Some women think that, well, because it's so light, then it can't possibly be good enough for me in the winter or something like that. Absolutely not.
Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. Try it, Canada. Last chance to pick it up. An introductory price of $85 on Mèredesso's website.
Moisturizing.
It's a lot more. And I have to say, very, very gentle. Female skin, male skin, young skin, older skin, mature skin, it really doesn't matter. But once again, this replaces a day cream, a night cream, a primer, an eye cream, and a serum. This is your all-in-one moisturizers. Makeup artists absolutely love. You happen to see Megan, full makeup, our lovely model here. She put it over top. I don't recommend you do that, but you can.
You can.
But just to show you that how radiant your skin becomes, and how, if you're, especially in the wintertime, if you're lacking, you need that more hydration. It covers all the bases. Brand new to us at the Shopping Channel. We have the best price, everybody.
Oh,
now,
we do.
Oh, and I just want to share with you Megan's testimonial right here, Marianne's, excuse me. I enjoyed using Mèreadesso as it was a simple and easy process that made my skin feel great. Marianne, who's 40 years old, probably just starting to see these, you know, the signs of aging.
We really saw a reduction of the circles under our eyes, and on the profile shot, we really saw the redness coming down and the discoloration that she was having a little bit on her face. It was pretty remarkable. She was one of our best test subjects. She responded really well to the product.
Oh, you'll be blown away by it, everybody. Take advantage of it, the all-in-one moisturizer. And what I love about this line is the simplicity of it. You know, there's no, you know, like I said, there's so few products in the line because you don't have to use a lot of products. Again, all in one. So take advantage of it, everybody. When we come back, we'll talk about some more great products. My name is Richard Nestor. It is wonderful to have you here. And also, I love introducing brand new products. And we have a brand new skincare, Canadian, invented by a very busy mom who happens to be a scientist at the same, biochemist, chemist, and she also she's a biologist, but also she makes great skincare. And she created her own after creating some of the biggest names out there. She has little ones that she's introduced on some of the biggest companies around the world, but she created her own. Now, coming up next, everyone, 461-120, the Mèreadesso Face and Neck Cleanser. Do you know what? First of all, when I had my meeting with Linda and Andrea, her wonderful part of her team, I'm going to tell you right now, this is treatment, treatment, treatment. Then we'll talk about cleansing. Because it's what you put in. Oh, by the way, ladies, no parabens, sulfates, or anything like that, because I know you're going to ask.
Okay,
right?
Absolutely. Well, in the spirit of all-in-one, if you start with that premise, then the cleanser had to do more than just one thing. Right. So therefore, this particular product is not only your cleanser, but it is your eye makeup remover, your toner, and your mask all in one. And you're like, what? How could you do that? How could you do that? But it's really the key when you're talking about lauryl sulfates. The key is that it has no lauryl sulfate, no foaming ingredients whatsoever. I firmly believe that no cleanser should have any foaming ingredients. It's just wrong. People think foaming means cleaning because they think of laundry. And our skin is not shaped like fabric.
I've heard years ago that was corn husks or something. It has nothing to do with cleaning. It's just to make the bubbles to make us think we're getting cleaner.
Does make it, but it's drying out your skin.
And that could be irritating for many of you.
Absolutely, and that's often why you can't use it around your eyes, because that will absolutely, those detergents will irritate your eyes. So by taking out anything that's foamy, it goes really back to grade 10 chemistry, like dissolves like. So you want to have something that removes
I don't remember that. But anyway, go ahead.
Well, it basically takes the ingredients that match the types of things that you have in your face, the oils.
So they kind of recognize each other,
recognize each other and absorb it and remove it. So for instance, vitamin E is in this product, which is like a bit of an oily texture to it. Perfect for removing waterproof mascara.
Do you know how many companies would never put vitamin E in their cleanser?
No, I know.
It's so expensive, right?
It's
We were talking
really
about
expensive,
that.
and most companies say, well, it's a wash-off product, so it would be it's a waste. And I say, even if it touches your skin, even just for a slight second, it should be having some extra value to it.
It's treatment first, everybody. And to me, any skincare regimen, you've heard us say this many times. To start the great skincare regimen is a great cleanser. And this one here is facial and neck cleanser, and it's an eye makeup remover. Think of all the different things. For